They can't block your blessings, and they can't stop your greatness. And this is the 100% truth. Let me tell you why. If you are on the path of something great that God has given you and God has put into your heart, listen, there's nothing that can keep away what God has given you, because He doesn't call you to do something and then change His mind. Like, if He told you to do this and to go here and to manifest this and to create that, He's not going to turn around and change. God's not going to turn around and change His mind. See, He's not lukewarm. He's not in the gray. He's not beige. Like, He's not double-minded in none of His ways. As a matter of fact, He doesn't want nothing to do with people, with things that don't know how to make up their mind, indecisiveness. So if God has called you to do something, if the Most High has set you up, has put you on a path of greatness, let me tell you, there's nothing that can stop what God has put in your path. And there's going to be a lot of things that come up. There's going to be a lot of distractions. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to really, really, really shake you. You're going to be, you might feel like you ducking and dodging. I'm ducking. Like, you're going to feel like a lot of different situations may come up. And you're like, what? Well, why? Well, why is this happening? If the Most High has called me to do great things, like, why so many? Why so much struggle? Why so much heaviness? Why so much attacks? Why so much pain? Why so much stress? Why so many people teaming against me? Right? If they're teaming against you, if people, when people jump you, do you know when somebody jumps you, that just lets you know how strong you are? Like, if somebody, if somebody is teaming up against somebody, that's just letting you know how much power God has given you. That's just letting you know what God has put inside of you. Nothing, you and God are a team. And if you and God are a team, y'all the strongest power in the whole universe, eternity, forever and ever. So listen, you have something to give to this world. You have power, you have purpose, you have gifts, you have talents. And yes, it's going to look dim. Yes, it's going to look dark. Yes, it's going to look like everybody that you thought should have been in your corner are going to turn on you when you least expect it. Yes, you're going to be like, why is this? Yeah, you're going to want to throw in a towel. Oh, yes. Because you're going to be like, look, I went this far. I'm proud of myself. I went this far, but I can't go no further. That's when you got to stand. After you've done all you can, stand. After all the fiery darts, after all the hate, after all the dogging you in your face, the blatant and the subtle, the micro and the macro hates, the macro in disguise, from people that you least expect, from people that you knew. Like, it's so many different sides. When you have to transmute that into what you want, we have to get to the point where we know that God has called us to so much greatness that we have the power. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be transformed by the transmutation of anything that doesn't serve you. How do you transmute? How do you transform your mind? By thinking of those thoughts that are high, that are good, that are lovely, that are righteous, that are noble, that are just. When things are coming at you, you know the power of God is invested in you. When things are coming at you, they're trying to disrupt, disturb, destruct, then you know that you and God are a team. But with God on your side, if God before me, who can be against me? When you are up against, when you're back against the wall, though 1,000 should fall on my side, 10,000 at my right hand, but it should not come near me. Only with my will I see the reward. Listen, it's going to hurt. It's going to be challenging. But it's a mind game. Everything is a mind game. It's the mind game. And if you can think like it's a mind of Christ game, then you won the game. If you look at it as it's a mind game, it's mental, it's subliminal, it's conscious, and it's subconscious, then you gotta think like, okay, if this is all a game, then I gotta keep my mind as a mind of Christ game. So what does that mean? That means that I gotta keep Christ consciousness. I gotta keep my mind stay on the word, on the most high, on the highest vibrations. I gotta keep my mind on the word. I gotta stay lifted. I gotta stay in praise and worship. I gotta know. I gotta feel. I gotta trust. I gotta see. I gotta say. I gotta touch. Even when it doesn't look like it. Even when everything seems dim. Even when there's no signs. You have to hold on to the promises, to the truth, because God has called you without repentance. God has said, look, I'll make the crooked places straight. I'll make the rough places smooth. I'll hold this all against you, but you're going to go through some things. You're going to go through some things. You're going to have to, because if you don't, that's my power. That's when you go through it. And when you're down and out and when you feel like you can't go anymore, that's just me letting you know that I'm about to get you. You're getting stronger. You're getting more powerful. Because the level that I'm taking you on, when you get there, you're going to already know how to behave, right? You will already know how to act because you've been through so much, you've seen so much, you've felt so much, you've held so much that you're like, whew, God, just take the weight. God said, my burden is easy and my yoke is light. It's a mind of Christ game. Keep your mind stayed on Jesus. Keep your mind stayed on the Most High. Think on things that are thoughts that are good, that are lovely, that are uplifting. Exalt, praise all the time. God is with me. God is helping me. God is working in my mind. Saying those things. Say those things that are not as though they were. Be transformed, transmute that negative energy. When people come against you, when attacks come against you, you transmute it in love. That doesn't mean that you like, no, that doesn't mean that you back and stay. You hold your ground. You stand up for what God says about you. You say those things all day long. You say them in your mind. You say them when you wake up. You say them when you go to sleep. You say them all day long. Your mind is a mind of Christ. Your body is a temple of the Most High. God is working in our minds because it's a mind game. You win or you lose in your mind. And if God has called you to what you believe, if you're believing for a new job, for a new house, for a new spouse, for a new raise, for a new company, for your gifts and your passions to manifest, if you're believing that you have something to offer to the world, but you're trying to get it off the ground and you want to know which direction, which way to take, how to move, how to act, how to get through, how to maneuver, then trust in the Lord, delight in the Lord, commit your way to the Lord. Wait patiently. It's going to come to pass. He's going to bring it to pass because it called without repentance. Everything that you need to know is already in you and will be made known. He will put it in remembrance. Listen, all we got to do is dwell. I dwell in the house of the Lord. I abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, God, you my refuge. I'm chilling with you. You my fortress. I'm chilling under the shadow. Like listen, it's a lot. It's a lot around me. So I'm gonna just chill with you, God. I'm gonna just rock with you. Cause listen, ain't nothing out there. You know what I'm saying? Like you 1055. Listen, yo, angel number 1055. Go and watch my video. Angel number 1055 changes. Different things are coming up. To me, I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be a lot of different things that will make you second guess. But if God said, let your yay be yay and your no be no, God ain't playing. And I said, don't come at me with you don't know what you want. Because I said this. If I said it, so shall it be. You see? You see what I'm saying? God is your strength. God is your witness. God is your fortress. God is strengthening you. He's keeping you. He's holding you up with his mighty right hand. Your angels are around you. Dispatch your angels. If he called you to it, he's going to call you through it. He's going to call you above it. You're going to rise above. Yo, I hope you're feeling me right now. Like, I love you. I really, really love you. All right. My name is Tanisha Portier. I'm a global innovator for the 21st century. I know, I feel, I see, say, touch, taste, believe that I'm here to create. I'm here to cultivate my natural gifts and talent. By first starting off by helping and healing myself, my family, and the world. So wherever you are, I'm blowing kisses to the globe. Wait a minute. Before I get off of here, my new book is dropping. Power Soul. Power Soul. That's the title of my new book, Power Soul. I'm here to help the innovative entrepreneur to cultivate their natural gifts and talents, to awaken their gifts, their purpose, and to live their soul mission and manifest the life that they love. It's time for us to get into it. Because I'm telling you right now, the world needs you. And if you don't do it, who will? You already seeing who's doing it. It's a change. A change is going to come. A change. God is Habakkuk 3:9 with everything that's shaking the nations. It's time for you to stand. It's time for you to rise. It's time for you to live your truth. It's time for you to be who you were created to be. Yo, okay? All right. I'll talk to you on the next video. All right. I love you. Peace in. And stay tuned for my new book. As always, smile. I love you. Peace in.